Hello, it's me, Linda Crea. So today we are going to the Great Barrier Reef. That's right, near Australia. And we're going to have a magical adventure there. And if it's not a place you've ever been, as I have never really been there, we might feel like we have been there after our guided meditation today. All right, so once again, I'm going to take myself off of this video by changing the camera to only the water. So you're not distracted by me and you can go deep within yourself and have a wonderful experience in today's magical healing adventure. All right, God bless and enjoy. See ya in a half an hour or so. All right. Trying to get out of the way here. Okay. Woo. All right. And now, as we sit with our hands, palms facing up, allowing in the loving energy of the universe to come from up top and flow down our bodies and get into our place of peacefulness. We're going to call in God, our higher selves, any ancestral guides, feminine, divine, anyone in spirit you feel connected to, any deity. Call on them now for protection, strength, Archangel Michael, Archangel Uriel, Raphael, Jesus. Feel them, picture them, gather around you. And now we'll clear our space. Watch as that white rolled carpet rolls out underneath our feet from end to end of the room, covering it completely. Imagine as it's rolled out, any negative vibration, old used energy, cellular memories from any time in the past before this moment is erased and lifted up above the carpet. We're going to ask it to flow higher than the space, up so high it turns into clear light again. And now, there's a bowl of incense lit in the middle of the room. The smoke from this incense is going to help lift away any debris, any unwanted debris, memories of negativity, self-doubt, anger, up out of this place. As the smoke rises, watch it as it lifts any heaviness, clearing the space so that more light and love can come into this place. Watch the smoke now carry down into one of the corners of the rooms. Watch it with your third eye in between your two regular eyes. As the smoke floats down the first wall, it scrubs it and scours it, knowing it's like a rebirth. As the smoke floats down the second wall and lifts this energy, allowing in for the new light, it passes a doorway. The door's open. Anyone who walks in or out of that door is blessed. They see the white light coming out of this place. And now the smoke flows down the third wall. and it passes a window. Anyone who looks in or out of that window is blessed. They see the brightness of this space, the purity, the clarity. Feel the good energy swirl all around you and infiltrate you as you breathe. It's all loving energy. The place is becoming purer and purer every second. Deleting and transmuting all negative thought patterns. Delete only positive healing is allowed in this space. Now as the smoke closes down the fourth wall, it connects all the walls. And now a dome is put over top, encasing us in this lovely light air. Beautiful prana air. Take a moment to breathe it in and exhale. On the out breath, letting any heaviness or old air inside just go. As the smoke still rising in the room, it lifts it up out of this space. And now imagine the ball of light that surrounds this place enlarging. Picture it with your mind's eye rippling out and covering the whole building. Watch it go. And now watch it ripple out farther and cover the town like a blanket. And now watch it cover the state, rippling out in all four directions. Suddenly the country is covered in this white healing light and energy. Put out that ripple. Push it. If you need to take an out breath, a heavy out breath, to imagine it pushing out. Let it go. And now it covers all the waters to the north, south, east, and west of this continent. Covers all in white. Blankets everything in the beautiful divine healing light and love of the universe. Now it connects to other continents and other waterways until the whole earth is covered in this white loving energy. Be happy that you were a part of spreading that ripple of light today. As we set our intention for this beautiful trip. And now, come back into the room and picture a white ball of healing energy about 5 feet above your head. It's warm, and it begins coming towards your head. It'll come a little closer to you now. Slowly, you'll feel the warm energy come touch the top of your head. As it comes closer, it turns violet and opens your 7th chakra, allowing in the higher part of you, God, your wisdom. As it swirls down, it opens your 3rd eye and turns indigo blue. It's so warm it relaxes your forehead, cheeks, chin, nose. As it swirls down to your throat chakra, it opens that and turns blue, relaxing your chin, chest, neck, shoulders. Just let everything drop. And now the energy goes down to your heart chakra between your chest, and it turns green and it's swirling open to giving and receiving love. Relaxing your shoulders, elbows, waist, back. Now the energy goes down to your third chakra and turns yellow right in the center of your belly. Imagine it swirling open. It's so big and bright. Now it flows down to your second chakra and it turns orange just below your belly button. Watch it as it opens and it's warm and it relaxes your hips, your waist, your thighs. Your hands may feel heavy at this point. And now it floats down to the seat of your spine and turns bright red. A healthy red. Beautiful. And that warm light is going to relax your legs, your hips, your knees, your thighs. And float down your thighs, around your knees, down your calves, and out your feet, below us. Like the root of a tree, it floats down into Mother Earth Gaia. And we're just going to let it rest there. Today we're going to journey to the Great Barrier Reefs off the coast of Australia. And the coral reefs are alive, flourishing. Vast, vast reefs. All the coral is alive. It's a sanctuary. In order to get there, we'll ask Archangel Michael to protect us and Archangel Uriel, the light of God, to show us the way. Today we'll use our imagination, our sixth chakra between our two regular eyes. And instantaneously, on the count of three, we'll arrive at the beautiful shores facing the water. Will magically appear. 1, 2, 3. You're there. Picture the beautiful blue water. All you can see is water in front of you. You wonder, where's the reef? It's a whole new world underwater that you haven't explored before, teeming with another creation that you haven't seen in person yet. It's time to ask Archangel Uriel to take your hand and begin walking into the water. The water's the perfect temperature. You have on an amazing bathing suit, and you have a snorkel mask. And flippers. Go ahead and walk into the water. Walking backwards works a little better until you get in the deeper water. Then you can turn around. Up ahead, Archangel Uriel shows you, points to the reef that's just beneath the water. It's very easy to see. Just put your face in the water. You've never been in the ocean snorkeling before. The water is very calm. You're very relaxed. You're looking underwater for the first time. Look at the color of the coral. Look at all the intricacies. You're in awe. Down deeper, you can see all the striped fish. Black and silver, silver and yellow. They're all in their own little groups. You're amazed by this. You couldn't see this from the shore. All your senses are silent now. It's like you're in a world of your own, just looking, taking all this vast array of beauty that you can't see from the shore in. You look as far as you can to the left. You look as far as you can to the right. You can see so clearly. You wonder why you haven't ever done this before. As you go a little further, you see something so beautiful coming towards you. It's a mermaid. It's a mermaid. She's coming to take you on your tour. Look at the color of her hair and the color of her tail. What color is it? As she comes to you, she gives you a message. Archangel Uriel lets go of your hand and gives you to her. She tells you her name. And she tells you she is taking you deep underwater, where no snorkel is needed, for your magical experience. And you feel so excited to go. You're as free as a bird or free as a fish. Go ahead and you go down deep into the water with your mermaid. You go fast down deep, deep into the water. You see gigantic boulders of coral. You're able to flow between each of them. She knows her way very well. Go down deep into the water. Have no worries. It's like your eyes don't ever blink. You don't want to miss any of the colors you're seeing right now, any of the schools of fish that you've never seen before. Orange and white and black, purple and white. Every type of zigzag, stripe, small dots. Every shape you've never seen before. The coral has intricacies and colors too that are seemingly out of this world. Take it all in. All of a sudden, your mermaid takes you to a cove, like an underground cave. And as you turn the corner, you see a face. You see a face. Someone came to be with you for this journey today. You know who it is. Someone from your past. It's someone from your past. You know that face. And they're so happy to be with you today. You hug. No one needs a mask. It's just a magical divine journey. Take a minute and get acquainted with your guest. And your mermaid's going to take you on an exploration. Remember, you can breathe even though you're not under the water, even though you are under the water. And now the mermaid takes you down farther, teeming with schools of fish. The light is so bright you can see. It's like magic. It's endless boulders of coral. It could be a museum. It is nature's museum. It's a place of awe and wonder. Everything there is alive and has a purpose. Untouched by man. In front of you, about 20 feet, is a gigantic sea turtle. Notice what colors it is. It must be 300-400 pounds, swimming so beautifully and elegantly, flapping its legs. Like poetry in motion, this gigantic turtle. This is his home. Your mermaid waves him over and he comes over to you, swimming all around you. You can touch him. touch a shell. Touch his legs. He doesn't mind. The two of you are so excited. And now he flows away. And you go further out into the depths. Remember to keep these images of the beautiful yellow, oranges, purples. See a barracuda come up near you. He doesn't bother you with his long pointy nose. Just curious. And then he scoots off. You wonder why he didn't even scare the other fish. They all are getting along, just swimming. Just like you. And now your mermaid hands you a beautiful yellow sea flower. It's almost like a lotus flower, deep in the caverns of a beautiful ocean. She asks you to take it and place it on your third eye. Go ahead. Take your hand, take the flower and place the beautiful sea lotus on your third eye. And imagine it being drunk in, absorbed into your sixth chakra. Imagine it just melting there. She's taking you back in your memory. Back to a very good memory that you had with your guest you brought today. The two of you are going to go on that journey and relive it however you want to remember it. Everything's so quiet and peaceful. You're in awe and wonder. And now it's time to go back to that beautiful, beautiful place of happiness and joy and elation. With this person, we'll give you time now. life. The two of you can come back into the ocean and have a little journey, traveling around the coral reefs together. Go ahead and use your third eye, your sixth chakra, and take a trip hand in hand under the water, viewing all of the sea life as it is, the octopus, the seahorses, the amazing natural display of magnificence that is always under this water. Go ahead now, have your journey. Are any of the fish bumping up against you? Do you mind? Or are you enjoying it? It's amazing how they just float over you. It's incredible. Remember everything you see and how much fun you're having with your loved one in this underwater feast. This is a place you'll come back to. And now the mermaid's coming back to you and takes your hand and you still have the hand of your loved one. And she guides you back towards the shore. You go to a place, you're passing a place that has 10 to 15 gigantic sea turtles. And then you notice a few smaller ones, all floating around like a ballet. They're so free and beautiful, circling around, tilting as they float in the water, way down deep into the water. You wonder how long they can stay under. Make sure you get every view of this beautiful water and all of the glory that's under there, all the sea life, the vegetation is so thick and green. How is this here every day of my life, you wonder? How is this here and I never knew it? It's a whole new world to be explored in the reefs. Every human should experience this part of the unseen world. And you're glad you've had this opportunity. Now you end up in the cave where you caught eyes with your invited guest, And your mermaid's telling you it's time to depart, time to separate for now. You were so happy you had someone to share this time with. It's amazing time and awe and wonder. And you give him a hug, or her a hug. And they tell you every time you touch a flower to your head, you can remember that experience. Just imagine putting a beautiful flower on your forehead and opening your third eye for this memory. And you breathe a sigh of relief, knowing it's all stored in your memory. And now you look back, blow a kiss, and move forward again with your mermaid, your personal guide, underwater. Such a healthy environment. You think how lucky everything is that is in this ocean, how blessed it is to live in that ecosystem. It's just amazing. It's a healing adventure for you. The water's so pure, it blesses and purifies and sanctifies you. How calm and how you trusted all the animals around you gives you strength and confidence you never had before. And now it's time. You see Uriel, Archangel Uriel, the light of God. And it's time for your mermaid to go back into the water. Oh, you're sad to see her leave. But take that mental picture. That can always be stored in your memory, for you to revisit anytime you'd like. Take a picture now of your very happy tour guide. Put your hand on your heart and feel the love of this moment, the gratitude for this experience. And Archangel Uriel brings you out of the water, and you take your flippers off and your mask. And he tells you on the count of 3, you'll go back to your chair. Take one last look around at the beautiful, majestic ocean, the top of the water. Once again, the miracles in the reef are below the water. You can't see it. You wonder if it's a dream, but you know it's real. It's magic. It's nature's magic. And now Uriel asks you to count. 1, 2, 3. And now you're back in your chair. Breathe. The energy is still pure in this space. Very pure. It's very, very high energy. High vibration of love and gratitude. that stays with you. Breathe it in, let it ripple up and down inside of your body, allowing any stress to flow out of you, any tension, any worries. They're not a part of you anymore. Fill yourself with all the good energy in this room and carry that with you. And now put your awareness deep, deep down into the core of the earth, to that red ball of energy. It's been refueling this whole time. Refueling to give you strength to know that you're a part of this earth. Just as much as the great giant reefs are. They're a part of this earth. So are you. And now the red ball of energy is flowing up towards your feet. Feel your feet getting warm as it floats up towards you. And now rising through your feet and your ankles, rising up your calves, floating up your knees. You feel the warmth up your thighs. As it goes to your seat, it opens your first chakra and fuels it with the earth energy. Your chakra's open and now it rises to your second chakra, your vitality, your love for thyself right there, your reproduction, your sexual center, your vibrancy. It's open like a flower. And now it attaches to your third chakra and turns yellow in the middle of your belly, knowing your self-worth, your happiness. You're allowed to be happy on this planet and in your body. You're the only one who can judge yourself when that chakra's open. And now, let the energy rise up to your heart center and turn green. The middle chakra connecting your body chakra to the divine. Allow that heart center to open, letting love in and expressing love equally. You are worthy and loved. And now the energy floats up to your throat chakra, allowing you to express as you'd like, clearly, to sing and dance freely. The weight of the world is lifted when your fifth chakra is open. It's just lifted. Nothing matters. Nothing weighs you down. And now the energy floats up to your third eye, your sixth chakra, and turns indigo blue. And it's swirling so you can see and imagine and dream and have intuition from your higher self, knowing what's the right thing to do at all times. You have to settle into this place in order to get acquainted with that feature of your body. You're here now. And now the energy rises up higher to your crown chakra and opens it, and it turns purple, connecting you to your higher self, the divine wisdom of the universe. Letting it come in fully. And now that purple energy rises up, turns to white, and stretches way up like an elastic band to the highest star. Breathe in and breathe out. Know that you're a channel from the stars down to Mother Earth, all open right now. Feel the bliss and the champagne bubbles all around you. And now, to come fully into our bodies. We'll repeat the hymn of the universe 2 times. On the count of 3, we'll repeat the Om. 1, 2, 3. Om. 1, 2, 3. Om. And now, even if you don't want to, I suppose if you're listening to a recording, you don't have to, but wiggle your fingers and your toes. Move your arms, stretch, get back into your physical body. We took quite a trip, didn't we? And welcome back. That was quite a journey. Did you see the turtles and the stingrays and the seahorse and all the vegetation just flapping on the reefs? What a miracle in the grand design of Mother Nature. We see the mountains, the snow-capped mountains, the green mountains. These are mountains of coral and glory under the sea. We don't even know is there until we travel there, either by virtual viewing, as we did today, taking a real trip on a boat, or some reefs are just off the shore. All right. So if you get an opportunity to explore what's under that vast water, there are several places on the earth to go and have your real experience. All right. God bless you all. Namaste. I honor the God in you that's also in me.